Today we are going to start about this Unit 6, that is Android programming, this mobile computing and wireless communication. So basically the wireless communication and mobile computing, that is totally that main the programming is done in this Android. So that's why this Unit 6 is there, that is related to this Android programming. Now here the topics to be covered are, that is facts, then Android app, then Android platform, then Android application framework, then Android SD and Studio, then Android app components, then creating app, how to create app, then Android version, how many versions are there till now, then activity lifestyle is there, life cycle, then activity layout and controls. So these are the topics that are going to be covered in this. So first of all, the facts are here, that is given. The most popular, so for different facts are here, that is given here. So that is, the first is, what are the facts that we will see here. The 70% of all the smartphones in use globally in November 2017 were Android. Yeah, so here the most popular non-Samsung model is the Xiaomi Redmi Net 4 with 26.8 m active devices, million devices means. So here, this part we are going to see. So different facts are here. So one by one we will see. The China is the Android market with 731 million active market phones. So the third one is the top 5 Chinese brands. These are the particular the brands, that is 40.1% of all the Android smartphones in usually these. So next is here, that is given. So that is what in India 96% of all active smartphones are Android, 323 million we can say. Then fifth one is this, in which that is given here, that is in the US the 48.3 of all the smartphones are Android, that is 125 million. So next is so here, so this is the second, this is third, this is fourth. So all these are the facts that is given. The 10 different key facts are there according to this smartphone market we can say, in which the sixth one is this, fifth one is this, and here the seventh one is this, that is the Oppo is the second most used Android brand with market share of 10.9%. This is the eighth fact that is given in November 2017. 19.8% of Androids were high end up from 11.5% in October 2016. मतलब एक साल के अंदर इतना इंक्रीमेंट हुआ है इसका, ठीक है ना, उसका यूसेज का वी कैन से. And here the last fact is this: 9 November 2017, the Android 8 was installed of less than 1% of devices we can say. So these are all the facts that we are going to see. So this is the particular Android app. This is the particular look that we are able to see. Okay, now the different particular themes are there according to which we can be able to see this color change in their particular screen, right? So the particular screen that is on this is a sample of the Android mobiles in which the Android app are used we can say. The different, it is comprising of the core components. What is comprising, that is Android platform, that is having, and also the APIs and supporting files and libraries are there, that is supporting for usage of the users according to different apps. So this is Android application framework, in which the first one is the system apps, that is having dialer, email, different apps are there, that is camera. तो सिस्टम एप्लीकेशन के अंदर जो ऑलरेडी होते हैं ये सारे एप्लीकेशंस हैं. So Java API framework, here it is given, that is a content provider and view systems, that is here, and their managers are here. So that is what is managing, that is activity, location, package, notification, resource, telephony, window. These all are managed by these managers, that is a Java API manager we can say. Then is the native C++ libraries, that is WebKit, MAXAL, then LIBC, Media Framework, OpenGLES. So these are the different native libraries that are used in this Android. Then Android runtime, that is a core libraries and Android runtime part is here. Then hardware abstraction layer, that is audio part is there, right? Speaker होता है उसके अंदर, Bluetooth भी होता है, camera होता है, sensors होते हैं. So these are the hardware abstraction layer that is. So Linux kernel, what here it is, the drivers कौन से टाइप के होते हैं, ऑडियो होगा, बाइंडर है, डिस्प्ले है, कीपैड है, ब्लूटूथ है, कैमरा, शेयर्ड मेमोरी, यूएसबी, वाईफाई. These all are what that are the Linux kernel, we can say, drivers. And last one is the power management here part is given. So this is all about the Android application framework. So next is what here. In this application framework, the first one is the view system. Here we are able to see this view system, right? So about this it is given, that is used to build the different apps user interface, including list, grids, text boxes, buttons, and even an embedded web browser. So these are all about the view system. Now resource manager, जो अलग अलग activities और बहुत सारे location और वो सब जो manage कर रहा था वो. So उसमें resource manager में that is what, that is giving access to non-code resources such as localized strings, graphics and layout files, we can say. Notification manager होगा, वो क्या करेगा, that is enabling all that apps to display the custom alerts in the status bar. ठीक है. Activity manager, that is managing the life cycle of apps and provides a common navigation backstack. And content provider, that is enabling the apps to access the data from other apps such as the content contacts app or to share their own data. Now here SDK platform, so that is what, system development kit, that is a full form, that is one for each version, अलग अलग version के लिए अलग अलग होता है. So that is one for each version of Android. Now tools, that are for the debugging and testing and other useful utilities. Sample apps, that is for the code examples to help you to understand how to use some of these APIs. Documentation, so that is about the API documentation. So API Android support, that is extra APIs that aren't available in the standard platform. Then Google Play billing, that allows you to integrate the billing service in your app, we can say. So these are all about the Android SDKs. Now how to download this Android Studio to develop any app. So that is this part is given. This is a link that is given through which you can click and finally you can download that Android Studio in your particular system or in your app laptop or in your PC, we can say. Now these are the components. So this is the particular symbol that we are going to see about the main Android, in which the 4 different components are there. That is, the one is the services, second is activities, third is the content providers, and last one is the broadcast receivers, we can say, right? So these are all the components. So how to make any Android project? So first of all we have to start and configure the Android project. So this is all about the configuration, in which the first is the application name. Here it is given, we are able to see application name. So whatever the name you want to give, then complete domain, that here the particular part that you want to give, that is the website name, we can say. Then the project location, here we have to see. Then the package name is here, and if you want to include any C++ or this Kotlin support, then you have to tick here. So that particular part is given here. That this is how to start and configure the Android project. Next part, how to create a Android project. So that is the second part is what we have to do, that is to select the form factor and API level. Here it is given the form factor and minimum SDK. The first part is phone and tablet, in which the Android version we have to see, right? So whatever Android version you are using, that we have to click. And here Android instant app support, if you want, then you have to click here. Then here whatever the an API you want according to that particular वर्जन. देन टीवी के अंदर कौन सा है, अगर टीवी के रिलेटेड यूज़ करना है, एंड्रॉयड ऑटो, एंड्रॉयड थिंग्स, अभी एंड्रॉयड. सो दीज आर ऑल अबाउट this target Android devices, which Android devices you want to target, that you have to configure here, right? Then you have to add an activity here. So here the add an activity to the mobile, here it is given. So whatever the activity, this is the basic activity, this is the bottom navigation activity, this is the empty activity. So all such activities are here that you have to select and finally go to the next part. Then you have to configure that activity also, in which the main activity name is to be given here. That is main activity, here example is given. then generate the layout file that you have to take here for that layout part. Then layout का नाम भी यहाँ पे provide करना होगा. Then take that backwards compatibility, if the compatibility you want, ठीक है ना, according to the app compatible, so that you have to click here. Then you have to finish. Then you have to click on the finish part given below. After that, the different versions are here in the history, so we can see here from the starting from 1.0, that is a no code name that is given. Linux kernel version 0, nothing is here. API level is 1. Then so we can see here that is a Petite 4, that is 1.1. Then Cupcake, that is 1.5. Donut, that is 1.6. So these are all one versions, in which the Linux kernel version is also here, that is 2.6x, 2.6, 2.27, that is API level 3, 2.6.29, that is API level 4. Then starting with the 2, that is Eclair, that 2.0 and 2.1, that is 2.6.29, that is a kernel version, and 5 to 7, that is using this Eclair. After that Froyo, then Gingerbread, then Honeycomb, then Ice Cream Sandwich, then Jelly Bean, then Kit Kat, then Lollipop. So then Marshmallow, right? Then Nougat, and then Oreo, and then last here it is given, that is Pie. Android 10 भी अभी आने के बाद आने वाला है. So here, so that was with the latest version. So these are all the upgraded versions of this historically, that is given one by one. Now here some activities and layouts are given here. So first of all, what we have to do, the device, the first part what here it is doing, so this is a device. That device what it here it is doing, it is launching your app and creates an activity object, right? So this is an activity object, right? Second part, what here it is doing, this is a layout part, that activity object is specifying a layout part, right? After that, third one, this part is going here again to the third, that activity tells Android to display the layout on the screen. So this activity is telling to display the particular layout that is specified on the screen. After that, the user interacts with that layout that is displayed on the device. So this is a user that is displayed on the device, so particular that user is trying to interact with this. Then after this activity is responding to those interactions by the running application code, right? Running application code, so that is given here. Then after, activity updates the display, so whatever the interaction is done, the display will be updated, right? And after that, last, the which the user sees on the device, तो जो भी मतलब जो update हुआ वो particular user देख सकता है अपने device में. So these are all the activities and layouts part, ठीक है ना, one by one the particular step by step that is given here. After that, now here the Android Studio project structure is given here. So here the first, the different files are here, right? Java and XML sources file, that is for the activity and layout. Then Android generated Java files, that is automatically generated. Then resources file, that is images, icons, style or string. Then configuration files, that what actually in the app and how it should run, so that is given. So here we are able to see these, the particular different files and libraries are given here. So these are the different files, so on whose description is given here. So this is the Android Studio project structure. So now manifest.xml file that is given, that is a package name that is to be given here. Then app components, that are activities, services, broadcast receivers, content providers. There are some permissions are there. Then hardware and software features are there, that is given in this manifest.xml file, right? So here, so this is a activity lifecycle that is given here. So first of all, what we have to do, so first starting from the activity when it is launched, so that is on create process that is started. After that, after we are creating that particular activity, then the on start process that is done. Then on resume part that is done. Then the activity is started running. Then after, another activity comes into the foreground. If some other activity, then the particular part is gone into the waiting condition through this on pause. Then after, when it is returning, then again the activity is running. Then after, if it is apps with the higher priority need memory, then the particular process is killed. So that is users navigate that to that activity. After that, when the on pause, then if it is no longer visible, then it will stop. And after that, the user navigates to the activity. Then after, it will restart that part. Then again it will be, the user will be able to start that part. After stopping that particular activity, the activity is finishing and being destroyed by the system, so that is done by this on destroy part, and then finally the activity is shut down. So this is all about the activity lifestyle of this life cycle of this Android, we can say. Now the layouts, different layouts are given here. So that is defining the structure for the user interface in your app, such as in an activity, we can say. So view group is given here, classified into view group, view and view, and view group is again classified into view and view group. So these are the layouts that is given here, right? So different types of layouts. The first one is a common layout. So each subclass of the view group class provides a unique way to display the views that you nest in within it. ठीक है ना, व्यू ग्रुप्स के अंदर भी व्यू पार्ट हम लोग डाल सकते हैं, व्यू ग्रुप भी डाल सकते हैं, तो वो नेस्टेड पार्ट हो गया. कॉमन लेआउट टाइप्स आर, द फर्स्ट इज द लीनियर लेआउट, सेकंड इज रिलेटिव लेआउट, थर्ड वन इज द वेब व्यू, fourth one is the list view, then last one is the grid view, we can say. So different layouts we are able to see here. This is a view group that aligns all the children in a single direction vertically or horizontally. So this part is given, right? So here this is a vertical part, ठीक है. हॉरिजॉन्टल होगा तो यूँ स्ट्रेट लाइन आएगी इस साइड, ठीक है ना. यू कैन स्पेसिफाई द layout direction with the Android orientation attribute, we can say, right? तो मतलब डायरेक्शन जो भी है हम लोग एंड्रॉयड ओरिएंटेशन एट्रीब्यूट के थ्रू हम लोग सेट कर सकते हैं. वर्टिकल करना है कि हॉरिजॉन्टल करना है वो यहाँ पे बताया होगा. ओरिएंटेशन यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है, वी कैन सी हियर. सो दिस पार्ट, this or Android orientation, that is vertical, that is given, so it will give the vertical orientation. So other things, other attributes are also given. The part is this edit text वाला part हम लोग देखेंगे अभी, ठीक है, उसके बाद आएगा. So how to edit the text or what, so that is will be given. So this is a linear layout that we are able to see to subject message. So these are all what linear layout that is used in the message part in the Android. Now the relative layout, that is a view group that displays the child views in the relative positions, we can say. तो यहाँ पे ही दिया हुआ है, ये ऊपर का साइड स्क्रीन है, यहाँ पे नीचे की साइड दो पार्ट अलग अलग दिए हुए. सो पोजीशन ऑफ ईच व्यू कैन बी स्पेसिफाइड एज अ रिलेटिव टू सिबलिंग एलिमेंट्स और इन अ पोजीशन रिलेटिव टू द पेरेंट रिलेटिव एरिया लेआउट एरिया, वी कैन से. सो दिस टाइप ऑफ व्यू दैट इज गिवन हियर. सो दिस, ये जो व्यू देखा हमने, सो दिस इज़ अ रिलेटिव लेआउट. तो इसमें एग्जांपल भी यहाँ पे दिया हुआ है, यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं हम लोग. दिस इज़ अ पर्टिकुलर पार्ट, यहाँ पे डन दिया हुआ है, ठीक है. यहाँ पे ये स्क्रीन है. सो दिस इज़ अ पर्टिकुलर कैलेंडर पार्ट दैट इज़ गिवन हियर, और अलार्म पार्ट, वी कैन से, रिमाइंडर पार्ट. सो हियर द रिलेटिव लेआउट वी हैव टू सिलेक्ट. सो दिस पार्ट दैट द स्टार्टिंग हियर इट इज़ गिवन रिलेटिव लेआउट, राइट. तो रिलेटिव लेआउट के अकॉर्डिंग यहाँ पे सारे एट्रीब्यूट्स और वो सब लिखा है. एडिट टेक्स्ट दैट इज़ गिवन हियर, दैट इज़ अकॉर्डिंग टू द स्क्रीन. So this is that is done in this linear layout also. Now scroll view layout here. Scroll view मतलब ये upside or downside we can scroll and we can see the layout 1 and layout 2 here. So that is allowing the view placed within it to be scrolled it as a scroll view. जैसे स्क्रॉल करेंगे तो नेक्स्ट पेज आप लोग देख सकते हो, लेआउट 2 भी देख सकते हो. तो मे बी वन डायरेक्ट चाइल्ड प्लेस्ड विद इन इट, ठीक है ना. सो टू ऐड मल्टीपल व्यूज विद इन द स्क्रॉल व्यू, मेक द डायरेक्ट चाइल्ड, you add a view group, linear layout, and place the additional views within that linear layout. So here the scroll view supports the vertical scrolling only. For horizontal we can use the horizontal scroll view, right. So here the particular part is given, the scroll view that is given here. In the starting we are able to see the scroll view, ठीक है ना. तो कौन सा पार्ट है, तो कौन सा पार्ट हम लोगों को स्क्रॉल में चेक करना है, तो वी आर एबल टू सी हियर, राइट. सो दिस इज़ अ पर्टिकुलर स्क्रॉल व्यू, particular part that is given, that is to be written for the scroll view layout. Next here, that is a table layout, in which the row wise the particular part, and row and column wise the particular part is given. In this first row, then this row 2, the 3 columns are here, row 3 the 2 columns are here. So column wise, if we want to divide in the rows and columns part, so table layout is used. That is for the table row objects, such each defining a row, and the table layout containers do not contain display border lines of their rows, columns or cells, we can say. Each row has 0 or more cells, ठीक है. 0 और more, हर एक रो के अंदर अपने हिसाब से आप सेल्स डिवाइड कर सकते हैं अकॉर्डिंग टू द कॉलम्स. तो ईच सेल कैन होल्ड वन व्यू ऑब्जेक्ट. तो टेबल हैज़ as many columns are as the row within with the most cells. A table can leave cells empty. Cells can span columns as they can be in HTML, we can say. Yeah, so here next part, so this is a particular part that is given, the table layout. This starting part is given here. ठीक है, टेबल लेआउट के अंदर टेबल रो पार्ट डिफाइन किया हुआ है. तो टेबल रो के कितने टेबल रोज है उसके अकॉर्डिंग पूरा डिफाइन करके हम लोग वो टेबल रो को फाइनलाइज कर सकते हैं. तो टेबल लेआउट मिलेगा हम लोग को इस तरीके से. So this is a particular coding done for the table layout, in which the starting tag is table layout and ending tag is table layout, in which the different views are there and different rows are here for which the text views are to be set. Next is here the frame layout is given here. The frame layout यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं हम लोग. तो दो two different linear layout we are able to see, right? So in which the first is the edit text and button, and next one is the image view. So this is what that is designed to block out an area on the screen to display a single item. So it should be used to hold a single child view, but because it can be difficult to organize the child views in a way that is scalable to different screen sizes without the children overlapping each other. So here we have to add the multiple children to a frame layout and control their position within the frame layout by assigning the gravity to each child using the Android layout gravity attribute, we can say, right? तो यहाँ पे gravity attribute हम लोग देख सकते हैं. So this is the particular part that is given here, that is a gravity attribute यहाँ पे दिख रहा है हम लोगों को. So that is equal to center. So this part we have to use for this, right? And this frame layout part we have to use, that is starting tag and ending tag is this. Image view अगर set करते हो तो ये आएगा, text view अगर set करते हो तो ये वाला part आएगा. So this is how we can set this frame layout part. Next is a text view. So that is a user interface element that displays the text to the user, that is a text view, we can say. So this is a text view. Only the text part can be seen here. See here we are able to see this text view. उसके अंदर क्या लिखना है, रैप कंटेंट और सब जो भी एट्रीब्यूट्स है वो सब लिख सकते हैं. लीनियर लेआउट के अंदर सिंपल सा एक टेक्स्ट आ जाएगा. So that is a text view part, we can see. Now edit text, that the user are able to modify that text. So entering and modify the text, so that is the edit text part. So you can define an edit text widget, so that you must be specify the r.styleable text view input type attribute, we can say. So this is the particular attribute that we are able to use here. यहाँ पे देखा, यहाँ पे ये दिस इनपुट टाइप एडिट टेक्स्ट के अंदर यहाँ पे इनपुट टाइप इज इक्वल टू टेक्स्ट लिखा हुआ है. तो टेक्स्ट को हम लोग इस तरीके से एडिट कर सकते हैं. चूजिंग द इनपुट टाइप कॉन्फ़िगर्स द कीबोर्ड टाइप दैट इज शोन एक्सेप्टेबल कैरेक्टर्स एंड अपीयरेंस ऑफ द एडिट टेक्स्ट. तो इनपुट टाइप टू फोन हम लोग हैं, इसके अंदर हम लोग सिलेक्ट करके उसको चेंज कर सकते हैं, राइट. नाउ आफ्टर दैट बटन इज गिवन हियर. सो now this much is enough for today, I think. So we will continue from the next part with this button of this particular, this is also the component of this Android. Okay, so today this much is enough, and if any doubt you can ask me through WhatsApp, or you can comment in the comment section of the YouTube channel video. Thank you. We will continue in the next part.